Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nia Jax and Naomi teamed together as part of WWE's recent tour of Texas, but the two women are on opposite brands at present, so they have been unable to continue to work together on screen. Ahead of WWE SummerSlam Sunday, where many believe Nia Jax could appear to help Naomi, the former women's champion has shared an update on her Instagram, claiming she's a villain in an image caption, which many believe is a tease. Jax has been seen as a villain for most of her career, but this could be a tease if she is preparing to be part of SummerSlam tonight, to reunite with Naomi and once again be seen as one of the biggest heels in the women's division. Jax recently went to NXT to take out Lash legend and appears to have a story brewing there. However, there could also be room for her on Raw, if she is the one who helps Naomi to retain her title later tonight. Jax and Naomi are part of the Naomi family, and tonight the odds will be severely against the women's champion because Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai have developed a friendship and are both looking for revenge. Naomi noted that she would be walking out of SummerSlam with her World Championship by any means necessary, which could mean that she already has a plan B in place. The triple threat rules will allow interference, and having someone like Nia Jax on her side could only help to sway this match in her favor. Jax and Naomi had a lot of matching outfits and proved their chemistry when they took on Ripley and Sky at recent live events, which shows that WWE was seemingly preparing this storyline and could finally pull the trigger tonight. In a stunning twist following WWE SummerSlam 2025, the WWE Universe was left buzzing after Nia Jax not only made a thunderous return but seemingly embraced a brand new persona aligned with one of the most powerful and popular figures in the women's division, Naomi. The seismic shift occurred in the aftermath of a heated tag team match that saw Naomi fall victim to a 2-on-1 post-match assault, only for Nia Jax to charge down the ramp, clearing the ring with brute force and standing tall beside Naomi in a shocking display of unity that immediately sparked questions, speculation, and excitement across the locker room and the fanbase. But what nobody expected was what happened just 48 hours later on WWE Raw, when Nia Jax stepped onto the stage not as the Irresistible Force, but under a brand new name, Naomi. The name change, which was officially confirmed by WWE's social media accounts moments after her entrance, marks a fresh chapter for Nia Jax, signaling a potential rebranding that could change her trajectory entirely. Sources backstage indicate the name Naomi was her own idea, a term rooted in Hebrew meaning humility, a word that may feel ironic coming from a woman known for breaking bones and dominating the ring. However, those close to her state that this is no ironic gimmick. It's a calculated evolution. After years of being perceived as a destructive force with little direction or consistency, Nia Jax, now Naomi, is reportedly taking charge of her own narrative, with Naomi playing a major role in reshaping her legacy. "This isn't the same Nia Jax," Naomi said in a post-Raw exclusive. "This is Naomi, and this is a woman who's finally ready to rise, not through destruction alone, but with purpose, with power, with peace when necessary, but with rage when provoked." It's a compelling shift considering Naomi herself just came off one of the most emotionally taxing rivalries in recent history, culminating in her controversial loss to Jade Cargill at SummerSlam. Naomi's loss didn't come without backlash. WWE fans accused the company of poor booking, missed opportunities, and once again failing to capitalize on Naomi's momentum. Yet instead of spiraling or fading away, Naomi has used the post-SummerSlam platform to elevate her voice and build something new, something potentially revolutionary, with Naomi by her side. Following the Raw segment, where Naomi and Naomi laid out Esla Dawn and Alpha Fire in a dramatic in-ring confrontation, WWE.com released a powerful video vignette featuring both women speaking candidly about the state of the women's division. Naomi declared it was time for the division to stop being underestimated, stop being broken up, and stop being controlled by people who don't see us. Naomi's message was even more direct. "You wanted humility. You'll get it. but it comes with pain first, because the only way to respect a storm is to walk through one. WWE insiders are now buzzing that this alliance isn't a short-term experiment but a long-term investment, possibly leading to a women's tag team championship run or even a faction expansion. There are even whispers that the duo could become a female version of the Bloodline-style unit, built around mutual strength, cultural pride, and unity. One producer described the chemistry between Naomi and Nia as magic that can't be manufactured. Social media metrics are backing that claim. Within hours of the rebrand, #Nia trended globally on X, formerly Twitter. Instagram Reels featuring the duo pulled in millions of views, and WWE's YouTube highlight of their Raw moment broke 1.2 million views in less than 10 hours. Fans online have praised the company for finally giving both women a meaningful storyline, one that goes beyond just revenge or filler matches and taps into transformation and resilience. WWE finally did something right, wrote one user. Nia Jax being reborn as Nia and teaming with Naomi? Injected straight into my veins. Of course, not all responses were positive. Some critics questioned whether this was just another name change gimmick with no substance behind it. A few pointed out that Nia Jax has been through multiple returns and reinventions, often reverting back to the same pattern: dominant start, inconsistent booking, injury concerns, and eventual fade-out. But those close to Nia insist that this time it's different, not just because of the name but because of who's behind the wheel. She's driving her own car now, one veteran WWE agent said, and Naomi is riding shotgun not to take the spotlight, but to make sure Nia never takes her foot off the gas. One locker room source revealed that Naomi and Nia have been pitching ideas together for months, long before SummerSlam. The two have reportedly built a deep friendship behind the scenes, bonded by shared frustrations, cultural pride, and a desire to see the women's division elevated beyond its current state. There's even talk that they want to eventually push for WWE to create a mid-card women's championship, something that has long been missing in the company's structure. The creative direction is also intriguing. Recent WWE merchandise leaks suggest Nia and Naomi t-shirts are already in the pipeline, featuring the tagline, "Grace and Power." Power and grace, a poetic but fitting nod to both women's newfound alignment. Furthermore, there's speculation that this alliance could soon feud with Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, or even Becky Lynch, should the faction storyline pick up steam in the months to come. One fan theory even suggests that Nia may end up challenging Jade for the WWE Women's World Championship at Survivor Series, a match that would pit two of WWE's most physically dominant women against one another in a possible dream showdown. The stakes are high. So are the expectations. For Nia, this isn't just about a name, it's about rewriting history. And for Naomi, this could be the redemption arc she's long deserved, not just for herself, but for every underutilized woman in the company. The two have made it clear they're not just chasing titles, they're chasing respect, legacy. Permanence. Still, questions remain. Will Nia remain healthy enough to maintain a consistent presence on WWE television? Will WWE Creative give this storyline the attention and depth it deserves, or will it be derailed like many before it? And most critically, can the WWE Universe fully embrace a new version of Nia Jax after years of polarizing performances and backstage chatter? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the Nia era has begun. And if the explosive chemistry with Naomi is any indication, this could be the most game-changing alliance in the WWE Women's division since Sasha Banks and Bayley first chipped the system. Fans will now look toward next week's Raw, where the newly formed duo is set to appear on Miz TV for their first full sit-down interview together. According to insiders, WWE is using this segment to officially explain the Nia character and allow both women to address the crowd directly. Early drafts of the segment script suggest intense personal confessions, digs at the current state of WWE leadership, and potentially a new challenge being issued for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Meanwhile, Whispers backstage also suggest Triple H has taken a particular interest in the Naomi and Ava pairing, believing the two can become the faces of the women's tag division if properly booked. As of now, creative plans are being laid out through Royal Rumble 2026, and both women are apparently part of the conversation. Their chemistry, their story, and now the bold name change have turned what was once a cold reaction to Nia Jax's previous returns into something far more compelling and buzzworthy. Naomi and Ava may be from different wrestling legacies, but their paths have now intertwined into one mission: to elevate, dominate, and change the narrative once and for all. If successful, Ava's rebrand could become a blueprint for future WWE reinventions. If not, it risks falling into the trap of forgettable experiments. But judging from the fire in their promos, the reaction from fans, and the clear creative backing behind this storyline, Naomi and Ava may have just tapped into something truly special. Something real, something personal, and most of all, something powerful enough to shift the entire trajectory of the WWE Women's Division heading into 2026 and beyond. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.